Welcome back, viewers. My name is Monique Adams and I am the South correspondent for Namibia Media Holdings. Today we're celebrating World National Dog Biscuit Day, so make sure you give your pet a treat for the day. First up, we take a trip to the coastal town of the southern region, Lüderitz, and we go back in time and go to Shark Island and capture the moments and film its history. So enjoy the video. Now we take a look at Shark Island, which is in the coastal city of Lüderitz in Namibia. It had been formerly named Star Island by British Captain Alexander during his 1795 surveying expedition. The island was site of Shark Island Death Camp. It was Namibia's first large-scale death camp. Close to 1,800 Nama prisoners arrived in September 1906, including Cornelius Fredericks, one of the strongest Nama military leaders. Shark Island has been called the blueprint for what the Nazis did later. Long before Hitler or the Nazis, the Germans shipped the Nama people to a remote location where they performed experiments on the Namas and worked them to death. The camp closed in 1907 and prisoners were transferred to an open area near Radford Bay, where mortality rates eventually declined. Today, the harrowing peninsula is the site of a small memorial and plenty of open space for history buffs to go camping. If you found yourself in the town of Keetmanshoop on Tuesday and Wednesday, I hope you made a turn at the NG Kerk in town to donate blood. As the Namibia blood donation team, we're here. The Namibian blood donation group came on the 22nd of February on Tuesday in Keetmanshoop with the need of more than 261 blood donations as the blood bank is experiencing a critical shortage. The donation was at the Keetmanshoop NG Kerk Hall in town from 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. Now we head over to Lüderitz, where the community members of Lüderitz had a peaceful demonstration. From peaceful demonstration, it turned into violence. Here is some footage of the event. Early afternoon in Lüderitz on the 21st of February, residents of the town made a peaceful demonstration which later turned into violence to demand an arrest and object to the granting of bail to the subsequent suspect. This comes with the senseless killing of a farm worker, Edmund Mutete, from Area 7 in Lüderitz, who has been assaulted and left to die in the field. His body was found on the 13th of February 2022 at a rest tree approximately 50 kilometers outside Lüderitz on the way to Aus. The body was transported to Keetmanshoop and then Windhoek for an autopsy, whilst police investigation continue and no arrests have been made. The community members suspect that the killer appears to be a white farmer who owns a business in the southern harbour of the town.
Property Show provides viewers with the best-in-class property content, from looking for the perfect house to transforming it to the perfect home, with focus on interior designing, transforming your garden into a tranquil haven, to going green and having the funds and security of financing and insurance. The My In a Property Show has it all. Tune in and make your house a home with our monthly My In a Property Show on Wednesday evenings at 6:30 on all the NMH Facebook platforms and our website TV channel 1up2, 1up2.com.
Well, that was our new segment. Now we head over to our interview. We got to speak to the Chief Marketing Officer of NWR, Epson, and this is what he had to say. Media Holdings. Currently, we are with the Chief Marketing Officer from NWR, Mr. Epson Kasuto. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very well, thank you.
So I said the name properly and the surname.
Oh, very good. I'm actually surprised. I was trying to correct you.
Yeah, I saw you jumped in there. Well, Mr. Kasuto, so let's just start with, what special offers does NWR have for people here in the southern region? What are the places that you can visit?
All right. In the southern region, let's start from Hardap. Right 7 kilos out of Marindal, you have the Hardap Resort. That magnificent dam that you can visit. I say 7 kilos to make it that it is accessible for the locals, let's say from Marindal point of view. And then you can move on to the Namib Naukluft Park, where we have Naukluft Lodge. Very serene, very, I always like to say very exclusive. But in fact, not exclusive, but exquisite. Because you only have about 6 units, chalets, very well set up. And then, of course, you have a spacious camping site. And then from there, you can move on to the famous Sauces Vlei, where we have Sesrim campsite, as well as an eco camp called Sauces Dune Lodge. I think at the moment, and of course as a lesson from COVID, we have good offerings for locals. First of all, we have what we call the Namlesha card, which is a membership card that Namibians take out, and that entitles them a 50% discount on accommodation, as well as a 25% discount on meals and activities. So in the time after COVID, 50% is huge. 25% on meals is also huge. Yeah. For every 100, you pay $75 for meals, which is quite a great saving. At the moment, we're having a special on Namlesha, where you, whichever card you take, you're getting a 40% discount. Now, the cards, we have what we call a solo card. This is for one individual. If you are not a socialite, I don't think there's people that are in Namibia that are that antisocial. So therefore, then the next best thing is what we call the Namlesha Plus, which is for 2 people. And then, of course, you have what we call Namlesha Family. And then I forgot also that we cater for students, and for them we have what we call Namlesha Students.
Interesting. So I love the fact that you guys have now a solo package for individuals that travel alone, because recently NWR was trending on social media because you have such lovely specials, but it's always one price for 2 people sharing.
Yes. Well, the issue is where we are coming from. Our prices are per person, and it was viewed or regarded as a little bit pricey. And this is why, for example, when we're running specials, we would say, for example, it's $600 per room. This is what we had previously. But unfortunately, because you can't run away for people that travel individual, Currently now we have on the lowest range of our unit types, which we call bush chalet, where it goes for $550 per person, including breakfast. Now, if you're not staying there, for example, just for calculation's sake, breakfast is roughly 120, 150. If you take that off from 550, then usually you're getting a room for in the range of 350, 380, which is reasonable per night per person. And then if you go up to the middle range, we have a special that goes for $780 per person. This is inclusive of breakfast as well as dinner. So also again, it's very affordable in the sense that if you discount your meals, then you also getting the room for almost next to nothing.
And you know, a lot of tourism companies suffered during the COVID-19. But for you, one of the strategies I saw that NWR put was they brought in influencers, that has social media presence, and you guys had the social media program, which was a success. Can you just give us more information about that? Are you going to do it again this year? Identify new influencers?
Oh yes. The thing with influencers is that they do drive awareness to our lodges and resorts. So in that sense, any influencer campaign is usually a success because of that one specific reason, if you can achieve that target. Of course, that ended, and last week we again issued another request, so to say, where we would be looking. It's not yet out in the public, but internally we're working on it.
Exclusive.
You're getting exclusive information. Yes. Yeah. So it will be out in public maybe in the next few weeks, and then we'll repeat the same exercise like last year, and then we'll select more influencers. Now one of the benefit is because of COVID, there's no money. We can't run to your normal print magazine. You can't go to your print newspapers. So the best available avenue is social media, and this is why it's gonna be a good thing if you can get success out of these influencers.
That's very, very smart of NWR to catch up on that. That social media is a powerful tool to market your product or service. Well, what is the criteria that you guys have when you're looking for an influencer to market the brand?
There's a few things that we look at. Obviously, the first thing is the followership of this particular influencer. And then we also try to look at the awareness of this influencer vis-a-vis our properties, our brand values, the location of the lodges, sort of general knowledge of the NWR property. And then, of course, we look at the image of the influencer, the reputation, so to say. So those three basically are the key criteria amongst others.
Interesting. Because I know a lot of young people are watching this because they want to live the soft life. Yeah. So there we have it, guys. Thank you so much. And we're at the Hunt conference. So how has it been for you so far?
Well, the Congress was good today. It was long, though. A lot of speeches and deliberations. Of course, having been in this industry, most of the things that has been said looks like it's a lot of theory, especially when you look at the latter part where concessionaires are trying to lay out their plans and what they want to do, how they want to achieve it. So I think there's still a lot of work from their side to do. Because getting the contract is one thing, which they're also waiting for apparently. But after getting the contract, the real work actually starts.
Well, there we have it. Thank you so much for joining us on Tourismus, Mr. Kasuto. You should enjoy the rest of your evening.
Definitely.
See you inside.
See you tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
There we have it, guys.
Okay.
Looking at the weather for the south, Rehoboth can expect sunny and hot conditions for the next week. The same goes for Mariental, except it is even hotter with temps reaching up to 39 degrees. Keetmans is also sunny and hot with only patchy clouds expected on Sunday. Sunny and hot weather is also forecast for Karasburg, while in Lüderitz temps are in the high 20s and sunny with some wind expected tomorrow and Friday.
Well, that has come to the end of today's regional review, but do make sure to catch us again next week Wednesday, same time, same place. I am Monique Adams, and it's a goodbye for now.